back to my channel, and in this video we're going to be talking everything about digital decluttering. And if you want to know more about this, then keep on watching. So as much as we try to declutter our closet and our house and everything, occasionally it's also very important to keep our digital space clutter free. So I'm just gonna let you guys know how I keep my digital space as organized as possible and like as clutter free as possible. So let's get started. So I split this process into three things: every day, every 15 days, and every 30 days. So most of them I do it at the end of every day. So I'm just gonna list down the things that I do every day. After a long day, I always go back to my gallery and I will delete all those unnecessary screenshots or any other media that I don't want in my phone and that are totally like just for one-time purpose, and it's done. I will always delete it before I go to sleep, because there are so many screenshots and other photos that come and get saved under your gallery. It's just so difficult and gets flooded all the time, and it's always easier for you to just filter everything at the end of the day, and you just have what you need. There's always a recently deleted file that you can go through and like recover if you need anything that you deleted, so that's there. If my gallery is not completely filtered, it actually drives me crazy. So I make sure, even if there's so much going on in my head, I go to my gallery and clear my gallery. So it's just like a way for me to like, okay, feel put together. Second thing that I do every day is I clear all the spam messages or promotional SMS that I get throughout the day. I don't want that on my phone. I've never gone back and looked at it. Even OTPs or any other promotional SMS, I just delete it at the end of the day. Again, it's just so cluttered and it's not required in your phone. It's not really necessary. You never really go back to it. I only keep those SMSs where I need to get something done. Like if there's something that, like, let's say like a bank transaction that's not been completed, if I get an SMS for that, I'll obviously keep that. Like something very important, it only stays on my SMS, my messages. Everything else gets deleted. It's not required, so it's not in my phone. So that's one thing I make sure to do that. So again, it clears your head a lot, trust me. The third thing is to clear my download section on my laptop. So even like, let's say if I'm working on a project and I have a lot of video files and like thumbnails and screenshots and everything, I have a lot of folders and images for that. And I always, once a project is sorted and it's up and live, I go to my downloads and I delete every single thing that is not required anymore. If there's a video that I need to back up, I back it up and I delete that off my downloads on my desktop, so it's clear. I know a lot of people whose download section is completely a mess, and it's just so hard to find what you need when you need it. So it's nice always to have your download section as empty as possible. So I do that all the time. So that's one thing. Fourth thing is I unread my mails that I get from brands or spams or anything like that. So it drives me crazy whenever I see someone's mailbox that has the notification of like 1457 unread emails. It's just so like, I don't know why it really triggers me. So I always make sure that my inbox is like only has the unread emails that are like actually important, and the other ones get read right away. So it takes you hardly like 5 seconds to do that, so I just do it every day. So again, it helps you keep what you need to do in place right in front of your eyes and everything else out of your way. So highly recommend that as well. So those are the 4 things that I do every day to keep my phone a little clutter free. And there are other things that I do maybe once in 15 days, once in 20 days. There are 2 things. So first thing that I do is I delete my call recents from my WhatsApp on my phone. WhatsApp mainly because I just, let's say if I like by mistake hit someone's number, it just goes right away. It's probably because I dropped my phone. So to avoid that, I delete it. But on my phone also, I kind of go through it once in every 15-20 days and I just clear it just to have like a clear palette. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing. I don't see any difference it makes, but it's just something that I do. So yeah. But the second thing that I do is clear my trash every 15-20 days, because my laptop runs out of storage, so I had to clear my trash. But B, it's also nice to again have a clear trash, because it's then again a lot of junk thing that you usually tend to delete is also stored there, right? So I just go through it and I delete it every 20 days. Again, it has never been a problem for me. I've never had to be like, oh shit, I deleted that. So I mean, I think your trash automatically gets deleted every 30 days, so not really necessary, but I just do it. Yeah, it just gives you a sense of cleaning something out, so that's purely why I do that. So there are 2 more things that I do once every month, and the first one is I clear my WhatsApp chats every month. Again, it's just hard for me to like scroll all the way down to find someone that I want to message. I know you can search, but it's just kind of bothers me that like that there are so many chats to go through. So I just kind of like, let's say if someone wished you for a birthday and that's the only time you talked in like 3 years, you don't need those chats. But I don't know, it's just something that I personally do not, but I actually do feel like it's adding to the whole clearing head aspect. But yeah, you don't have to do that, but I do that. So it's just a lot easier. It's like every month, I'm like, it's starting off fresh, and you just fresh conversations. It's just like, it's a lot easier. But I know a lot of people who likes to hold on to chats and everything, so it's not for everyone, but yeah, something that I do. The second thing that I do is I update all the apps and my phone if needed and everything like that once a month, and it's nice to like clear my app update numbers, like it goes to 0, so it's nice that I do that. And yeah, that's again like a new start for the month kind of a thing that I do. Pretty weird, I know, like last 4 things didn't make sense, but yeah, I do that. So those are basically what I do, like every day, every 15 days, every month. But I have a couple of tips that I actually follow. The first thing is to always set your spam WhatsApp groups media to never save to your camera roll, because it saves a lot of like hassle of you deleting your gallery, like filtering your gallery later at night. You can add it to a lot of groups, like family groups and everything, right? And you're not necessarily involved in all of them. Every conversation that's happening in the group is not something that you are involved in. So, and all those media is just again a spam for you. So I always set those groups to like set to never save to my camera roll. Again, it saves my time when I'm filtering my gallery. So again, I highly recommend doing that. I'm sure people are doing that already. The last thing that I do is I always have folders in my desktop, and it just makes your life easier. It just organizes your clutter, and it's easier for you to also sort out things when you need it. So I always do that. If you don't do that, I highly recommend doing that. I know a lot of people who don't, so please start doing that. Please start using folders. So those are the things that I do to keep my digital space as organized as I can. If you found any of the things that I mentioned in this video helpful, then give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week, and if you have any video suggestions, leave them on the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! I got my notes. Here we're gonna be talking everything. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're gonna be it's just gonna flood your gallery. It's